All right, what is going, everyone? Ruckman with Crew3 here to do something Ricky and I have been talking for a little while now. We're definitely excited as fans of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series done by Simo and Nim Nim. We thought it'd be a lot of fun to do a little bit of spin-off here and bring you all the Pioneer Progression series and have a little fun with it, right? So we're going to start with Ravnica, work our way video by video through all the sets in Pioneer, adding a booster box to our card pool as we go along. Always playing with 60-card deck lists, 60-card decks, 15-card sideboards. Always playing with the playset rule in place. We get sets with banned cards. The plan is currently you can play with the banned card the video you open them in, but after that, we're gonna have to they're gonna be banned out of the pool, right? Whether or not we ban extra cards as we go along, whether or not we have incentives, not really decided yet. So this is just really kind of our first real go of this. So let's have some fun, open some magic packs, and see how we...
What is up, guys? It is me, Ricky, from Crew3 Podcast. I'm here to beat Ruckman every week or month, or however long we do this, in this new progression series for Magic. Pioneer Progression series, we're starting where it all began in Return to Ravnica. I've just got some highlights pulled up from Return to Ravnica before we open our box here. I just wanted to, cards I'm looking for. We got, a lot of the marquee mythics here, and what we're really looking to hit for mythics, I think, are Sphinx's Revelation and Rakdos Return. These spells, I think, are just card advantage engines and are really going to help us, week to week to week to week. Just every new set, these cards are only going to stay good. Just letting us get ahead in cards with Sphinx's Revelation, or just take the rest of Ruckman's hand with Rakdos Return. These other mythics, most of the marquee creatures, I don't think are very exciting, like Jared, Rakdos, Asperia, Niv Mizzet. Not that exciting. Tristani is definitely pretty cool. Armada Worm, Vraska's pretty sweet. Epic Experiment is, if we open a couple, maybe we'll try something, but I don't know. Of course, we have the cycle of uncounterable spells. These are going to be very powerful. Abrupt Decay, Supreme Verdict, and even Slaughter Games. Slaughter Games is going to be huge if somebody starts tent poling around a couple of good rares or mythics. Is also very good against Pack Rat, which is going to be a card that will be a problem probably if we open it or don't open it. I'm expecting whoever loses the first round is probably going to be banning Pack Rat very soon. Any of the Shocklands, we're going to pull Shocklands here, Shocklands in the next set, and in Dragon's Maze we can get Shocklands. Any Shocklands are good. It might have us lose some early games if we open too many, but it's going to help our mana bases going forward through more sets. So these are going to be very important to pull. I'm never going to be unhappy seeing a Shockland. Key runes are kind of meh. The charms, Azorius Charm, Golgari Charm, Celestia Charm, all these charms, very powerful in this set. Super want to be picking up some Azorius Charms and some Izzet Charms. Any of the charms really will work. Deathrite Shaman is still legal in Pioneer. Any card that is not legal in Pioneer will be banned the episode after. So any card, when we play Eldraine, Oko will be legal for one game, and then it'll be banned afterwards. And all other cards as such. The one-drop hybrid creatures are really interesting. I think that there could just be a really good green-black aggro deck if we get a set of Cacklers and Militants. We could build a really aggressive green-black deck, things with Rakdos, Shred Freak, Drag Mangler, and other cards that are in the set. So I'm looking to pick up those. There's also a lot of enchantment sub-themes in this set. I'm sure we'll have a playset of Gates by the time we're through this block, so I'm not worried about that. As I said, this is mostly just highlights from the sets. This isn't the whole set. Drag Mangler, a creature that I think is going to be really important if we want to be aggressive. 3/3 Haster that has value in the graveyard. It's going to be huge. Lev Sky Knight, also a 3/1 flyer. I think that blue-white could just be really powerful if we get a really solid blue-white core for Azorius. Dreadbore is going to be solid removal going on for any red-black decks. We got things like Mizium Mortars and Cyclonic Rift that are going to be absolutely insane to pull as spot removal that turn into board wipes. Just so many good cards in this set. It's really impressive how good the base of Pioneer is with sets like Return to Ravnica. I'm excited to just get cracking here.
Generate our sets, the 36 boosters. All right, we can go. We're gonna go pack by pack here. Where did all of my where did my pictures go? There they go. There they are. All right, so we're gonna sort of go pack by pack, and we'll flip it over to the rarities. We're just gonna kind of scroll through. Really, what I'm looking for is Ricky and I have kind of looked at the set as we were getting started. We think like a Bant build is just going to be insane if you get enough sphere of safety and stuff like that. Like Bant is just going to lock out the game. It's kind of interesting here is there's a lot of key rares and mythics that you're looking for here to carry over into later in the series. You know, you're looking for verdicts, dreadbore, stuff like that. The Shocklands not as important, it feels like, early on, just because we are going to have several chances at opening them. But you definitely still want a few of them, right? First, our Chaos Imp, Gerard Golgari Lichlord, our first mythic. Swift Justice, Angel of Serenity. That could be a pretty good one here. Let's look. Or like I said, we're looking for like Sphere of Safety, stuff like that. Necropolis Regent. Pretty big, splashy mythic. Not quite what we're looking for here. Centaur Healer, definitely looking for some of those. You know, Doorkeeper, if we can hide behind a defender control package, it's not going to be the most exciting way to win the game, but it will win the game. Void Wheeler Dispel here, pretty solid pickups. Lotleth Troll, Syncopate, Hover Barrier. Okay. Definitely Growing Ranks. Other Doorkeeper, Stealer's Secrets, Arrestor. First Ethereal Armor. Ethereal Armor, a card I didn't mention earlier when I was talking about those play sets we're trying to make. You know, we only have one shot at Ethereal Armor, so we definitely need to see how close to the full play set we can get in this box. Archon of the Triumvirate, you're pretty disgusting.
All right, pack 1 here. Already seeing an Ethereal Armor, a card that I definitely are going to want 4 of for enchantment-based strategies once we get to Theros. There's also another enchantment uncommon that we want to pull a good number of for Theros or further enchantment sets later down the line. Starting out with Izzet Charm and a Rest in Peace. That means we have Graveyard removal forever. We have Rest in Peace. It can always go in our sideboard now. I'm not really worried about Graveyard interaction early, but that'll be a nice card to pull through the series. Here we go. Commons that I'm not many commons that I'm excited for, but we do have Judge's Familiar. Oh, there we go. A Supreme Verdict. This is big. I mean, if we can pull 2 Supreme Verdicts, we can just sort of play, however we want. This card can't be countered, destroy all creatures. I do think Azorius is really stacked here in the first set if we get the right rares, but it's really rare heavy. Oh, good. A Foil Plains. That's not really helpful for us. Let's see here. Grizzly Salvage is a very solid card for graveyard-based decks later. Cremate's not bad for stopping the scavenge decks and stuff. Rakdos Cackler is a very good... Oh, an Overgrown Tomb. Rakdos Cackler getting back right. 1 mana for a 2/2 that cannot block, or it can be a 1/1 and block. With Unleash, we're almost always just going to go for the bigger one. Because if we're playing a Rakdos deck or any sort of black-based deck, we're going to be aggressive. Overgrown Tomb, super awesome. A new Phyrexia ad card. That's really funny because it gives us a random ad card every time. But we're happy to get Overgrown Tomb. We want to get Shocklands.
Unlimited. Second Ethereal Armor. Precinct Captain. Okay. We're starting to head in the direction I want to. Guild Feud. Dreadbore Halos. There's one of those big marquee rares we're looking for. Tristani Selesny's Voice Returning You. You're the Populate one. That's right. The good one is in the later Ravnica sets. Other Centaur Heroes. Is that our 3rd or our 4th Ethereal Armor? Growing Ranks. Okay, so we're at 2 Growing Ranks so far. Call the Conclave Blood Crypt. Is that our 1st or 2nd Shockland? We got a lot of packs here. There's our 4th, I think, Ethereal Armor. A 2nd Gerard Golgari Lichlord. That is kind of interesting here. Pithing Needle in case Ricky open any pack rats. Hypersonic Dragon. Keening Apparition for the Sphere of Safety mirror match. Call the Conclave Corpse Jack Menace. Our first Sphere of Safety, I believe. Counterflux. We're about halfway through here. Sphinx's Rev. Okay. Martial Law, another Ethereal Armor, Cyclonic Rift. Okay. World Spine Worm. We're we got very mythic heavy. That's just the nature of how this generator works. Shouts to mtgen.net. So we're going to be using sort of going forward, at least to generate our boxes. Some of the best option we found available to us. We're going to play our games in Cockatrice.
Foil Guildgate. Man, we could pull foil rares instead. That would be good. Commons and uncommons. I don't see any of the like cheesy defenders or enchantments that we really want in the common slots here. Drainpipe Berman is fine. We did get Syncopate, which is fine. Is it Staticaster will be good for picking off a lot of small threats and token threats later on. Dreadbridge Goliath, if we go that green-black aggro deck, this card is just sort of solid beef. It's just a 5/5 for 4. Really can't complain about that at all. So, a Dragon token. Sweet. Actually, from the right set. Wow. Crazy. Okay. Man. Here's Rootborn Defense, which is a really good common. Gives your entire team indestructible, and you populate an extra token. You populate first, then give indestructible. This card's going to be a solid blowout against specifically any sort of the Supreme Verdict strategies. Golgari Charm, very strong. We can destroy enchantments, regenerate all our creatures, or give -1/-1 to the board. And our rare is Conjured Currency. Very good. Not very good. At the beginning of your upkeep, we can exchange control of Conjured Currency and target permanent we neither own nor control. That's not great. 6 mana. Maybe in some control decks. Okay, here we go. A common that I'm looking for. We got Doorkeeper. A Defender, 0/4 for 2. For 3 mana, we can tap it and make somebody mill X cards, where X is the number of creatures with Defender we control. There's also like Gatecreeper Vine, and there's a couple other defenders that we want to find here at Common that'll really help this strategy. We could go this way. Annihilating Fire, also just a good burn spell that exiles, and Gorehouse Chainwalker, an aggressive 3/2 for 2 mana. Saw tons of play in Standard. Let's see here. We got a Skymark Rock, pretty good blue-green aggressive card, and we got another Rest in Peace. So, graveyards, beware. I hope Ruckman never wants to play a graveyard deck, because we got 2 Rest in Peace. Let's go on to the next pack here. Here we go. Axebane Guardian is a 3-mana 0/3 defender that taps to add X mana in any combination of colors to our mana pool, where X is the number of creatures we control with Defender, and Lobber Crew here is a 0/4 defender that deals 1 damage to each opponent on tap, and whenever we cast a multicolor spell, we untap Lobber Crew. So these are like the 3, this and Doorkeeper are like the 3 main creatures in like the Defender deck, if we decide to go that route. Probably only going to be good this one time. We have Fairy Imposter and Rogue's Passage from Commons. Blister Coil Weird, which is a cool Prowess Before Prowess card. Actually might do some crazy things with Jeskai Ascendancy once we get to cons. But for now, I think it's sort of going to just sort of sit in our collection. Death's Presence, big commander card. Whenever a creature we control dies, we get to put that many counters equal to its power on another creature we control. Big commander card. I don't know if we're going to play it, but it's a possibility. The problem is it doesn't really keep us safe from Wraths, which is if we're the green aggressive deck, we're going to want to be safe from Wrath. All right. Drudge Beetle's a 2-mana 2/2 with an ability, which is fine. Gatecreeper Vine is a defender that gives us a gate card from our deck. Lets us play 5 colors pretty easily. 3 colors, 4 colors. Good common to have. Oh, yes. All right. We got a Rest, which is pretty good removal early. We got Seek the Horizon, which is a weird card that can put a lot of lands in our hand. But we got another Blood Crypt, and that is exciting. That is now Overgrown Tomb and a Blood Crypt. I don't think we opened another shock. It's just 2 right now, I think, so far.
Corpsejack Menace, a second Dreadbore, all right. Temple Garden, Conjured Currency, boo. Axebane Guardian for our Defender plan here. Another Temple Garden, all right. We're third Temple Garden, all right. The Bant plan kind of looking up. An Angel of Serenity, okay. Second Cyclonic Rift. Now, Cyclonic Rift definitely isn't Supreme Verdict, but early on, and I do like the versatility of Cyclonic Rift, I'm not going to complain. Third Dreadbore. Okay, Slaughter Games. All right. Cryptborn Horror. Another Precinct Captain. Oh, okay. All right. So we got one verdict out of the box. Okay. One verdict is all right.
Return to Ravnica is going to come out soon. Wow. All right. Next pack here. I think this is our first Daggerdrome Imp. Just a flying lifelink 1/1. Card's fine. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is a pack. Psychic Spiral. Shuffle all cards from our graveyard into our library, and then target player puts that many cards from the top of his or her library into his or her graveyard. This card can be a win condition on its own. We reshuffle our entire library and mill our opponent that many cards that we shuffle back. And Sphere of Safety is an uncommon, and I want to pull like 2, 3, 4 copies of this card. Creatures cannot attack you or a planeswalker unless their controller pays X for each of those creatures, where X is the number of enchantments I control. So this can be really annoying, and like just with 2 in play and nothing else, it's 4 mana per creature to attack. And with all the enchantments that are good in this set and all the enchantments coming in Theros, the prison deck will happen at some point. I just don't know when. Oh my god, it gets better. Sphinx's Rev. This is one of the cards we wanted. Gain X life, draw X cards, blue, white, X. Bluster Squall is not the worst card ever. We can just tap down our opponent's team. And maybe we need to be looking at just playing an Azorius deck. I mean, we got the Sphere, we got the Psychic Spiral. We'll see what else we pull, but Sphinx's Revelation is a huge bomb. Here we go into the next pack here, and that is our third Ethereal Armor. So we need one more Ethereal Armor. Treasured Find, Zankief Lotus. What is it? This is the 6 mana 3. This is an uncommon? I guess it's fine. Kind of a little booty, but you know, whatever. 6 mana 3/3 flyer. I guess you want more for this. Oh, I see it. You guys don't see it. I've tactically put my webcam right here so I hide the rare as it comes up. Here we go. Angel of Serenity. It's a 7 mana 5/6 flyer. This card, when it enters the battlefield, you can exile 3 other target creatures from battlefields or graveyards. And when it leaves the battlefield, you return all the exiled cards back to their owner's hand. This card is a house. It can come into play and remove all of your opponent's board until they can answer it. If they answer it, they don't get the creatures back immediately. They go back to the hand. You could also exile 2 from the board, 1 out of your yards. You get something back when it dies. This card is just value any way you play it. Very strong. Man, it's looking like we're going to have to go blue-white. I want to go aggro Golgari, but I think that blue-white is coming out ahead here. I don't even know what pack we're on. We're just going to keep going until we hit the bottom. It'll be a surprise to all of us when we hit the bottom. Okay. These commons, not looking too great. These uncommons, like just 7 mana, 8/8 vigilance. Hellhole Flailer is pretty good. You can deal damage using its power to target player. So he's a 4/3 for 3, and then later you can fling himself, which is nice. Extra damage, get that reach. Here's a Syncopate and a Detention Sphere. This answers Pack Rat. That's the super important thing, is it gets all of the Pack Rats. If Ruckman opens Pack Rats, we've got Detention Sphere. I think we got to go blue-white. I don't see a world where we're not going blue-white. Maybe we're going Bant Defenders, but we'll see. Oh man, here we go. This is, I think, our first one we've seen so far. Chronic Flooding. Enchantland. This card is very important because later on, when they go to Theros 2 Electric Boogaloo, they will print a card that breaks Chronic Flooding, which is very, very, very funny. But this card is an enchantment, Enchantland. Whenever Enchanted Land becomes tapped, its controller puts the top 3 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard. If we are playing enchantments, if we are playing defenders, if we are playing any deck where we're going to Psychic Spiral and mill them out, we want 4 Chronic Flooding. It doesn't draw us a card like Spreading Seas, but it does give us slight advantage against our opponent if they tap their lands. And it counts to our enchantment count for Sphere of Safety. Turn target creature to its owner's hand to gain 2 life. This card actually might be pretty good. We have our Mata Worm, which is something that we'd like to bounce. I know there's like a common. There's a blue-white Oh, no. Guys, it's happening. That's a second Supreme Verdict. Assassin Strike is really bad. 6 mana to destroy target creature. Its controller discards a card. Might be playable for a little time here because we don't have much better removal. But it's at the same rarity as Ultimate Price, so it's sort of a little rough. Thrill-Kill Assassin, also a really good card here. 2 mana for a 2/3 Death Touch that can't block, or a 1/2 Death Touch that can. That's got to be our 4th Axebane Guardian. I'm getting excited, guys. It's got to be our 4th one by now. Racecourse Fury is a good aura that we can put on a land. Oh, my God. Guys. I'm recording this. Psychic Spiral 2, Supreme Verdict 3. All right. We'll play Control. We'll just play Control. Come on, guys. You wanted this the whole time. Okay, there's Codex Shredder, which lets us mill a card every turn, and then for 5 mana we can sack it and return a card from our graveyard to our hand. We got a Mythic. It's exciting. It's Vara Hellkite. 8 mana, 6/6 flyer. When a dragon you control attacks, put a 6/6 dragon token into play. It'll sit in our pool, and one day we'll just put it in some weird dragons deck later on down the line, a million years from now. All right, there's our Liev Sky Knight. Honestly, at this point, I just want Shocklands all the way down. I think our deck is good enough that just Shocklands all the way down will be fine. Liev Sky Knight, when it comes to play, we detain a non-land permanent, 3/1 flyer for 3. Very solid. They don't stop. Ladies and gentlemen, the hits don't stop. Isperia, Supreme Judge. Whenever a creature attacks you or a planeswalker you control, you may draw a card. It's immediately just going to come into play and then die. But hey, it's here. It's our Mythic. It's in our colors. We're going to probably play it. All right, we're going a little faster now. We've seen a lot of the commons. Really getting to the uncommons. Here we go. Security Blockade. This is a card I did want to see. Enchant a land. When it enters the battlefield, we get a Knight token. Enchant a land has tap. Prevent the next 1 damage that we dealt to you this turn. This is very good. It's at uncommon. We'd like to see at least 1 more. And another Sphere of Safety would be really nice. Our rare here, Righteous Authority, is enchant creature. Get ++1 for each card. Enchanted creature gets ++1 for each card in its controller's hand. At the beginning of the draw step of the enchanted creature's controller, the player draws another card. This is too risky to play. It's cool, too risky to play.
All right, let's just sort by rarity real quick here and really see just what we're looking at. So double Angel Serenity, double Gerard Golgari Lichlord, 1 Necropolis Regent, 1 Sphinx's Revelation, 1 Tristani Selesny's Voice, 1 World Spine Worm. Don't know how many of these we're going to end up playing, but 8 Mythics is definitely a lot. Real quick, let's look at some of our big rares here. Archon is pretty solid. Precinct Captain. I wanted real quick though. Let's check the like I said, 3 Dreadbore. Wow. All right. So we got 1 Blood Crypt and 3 Temple Garden were our Shocklands. So we'll have a shot at more Shocklands in obviously Gate Crash, and then Dragons will have a shot at all of them again. Would have liked to see a bigger spread, but almost completing a playset Temple Gardens isn't the worst. 1 copy Supreme Verdict. Okay. It's not the most exciting pool so far, at least for our rares and mythics, but I think we got some stuff to work with here. We got 2 Aku Steed, Azorius Justicar, okay. Score 2 Call the Conclave, Dryad Militant, Miscreant, Fencing Ace, Golgari Decoy, trying to entire player against someone, probably not playing that. Judge's Familiar, New Prof Guild Mage, a bunch of Rakdos Charms. Celestia Charm's pretty good here. You want to kind of see the charms. Only the 1 Sphere of Safety. 4 Syncopate, though. Could be pretty interesting. Yeah, alright. We got some uncommons here. Nothing too exciting. But, things will come together as we go along. Let's check our commons here. Yeah, I'm not caring. Oh, we could just burn them out. Axebane Guardian, alright. There's our Arresters. Some Guild Gates. A lot of Bellows Lizards. Centaur Healers. Centaur Herald. Okay, Chronic Flooding, Common Bond. Courses Accord. Was that just one then populate? Okay. Dispel. Dramatic Rescue. The fourth. We opened 6 Ethereal Armors. Of course, only 4 of those. 4 is the ones we need. Gatekeeper Vine, Giant Growth. A lot of Inspiration, a lot of Skywatch here. The Apparitions. Mind Rot, Mizium, Skin, Rootbound Defense. 4 Selesnya Guildgate, though. I will sort by lands here when we're done, just sort of scanning through our commons real quick. Sort of see where we're at. 3 Vassal Soul. I think we only had 1 Tickle Monster. Alright, those are all the basics. So real quick, I do want to see type land. Okay, so we got 4 Azorius Guildgate, 1 Rakdos Guildgate. Sorry, what? 2 Azorius, 4 Golgari, 4 Izzet, 1 Rakdos, 4 Selesnya. Okay, alright. Well, it's week 1, so things will be a little weird. I am worried about Ricky's pool week 1, but we'll go from there. Also, like I said, we're going to film the games a little separately here. We're going to film them in a day or so. So you have some time to build some of that. So I will have changed attire. It might be daytime. I'm not sure. Maggie may or may not be here. But I'll be back just shortly for all of you with the deck and then with some matches with Ricky. So I'll talk to you all shortly. Bye.
Abrupt Decay number 2. Excited about that. That'll be important later. Azorius Justicar, I don't think is worth playing. Sure. Udvara Hellkite number 2. Why not? This pack opener is insane. We do not have any pack rats though. I think that Ruckman will find himself in a bevy of pack rats. Skymark Rock, Goblin Rally. I don't think we've seen this card yet, but it does for 5 mana make 4 Goblin tokens, which is exciting. And there's a lot you can do with those Goblin tokens. I remember playing a lot of Limited where I would draft decks that had 3 Goblin Rallies and just a bunch of Dyna Charges and Teleportals to just kill people. Gutter Type, as we have Sphinx of the Chimes, is a 6 mana 5/6 flyer. We can discard 2 non-land cards with the same name to draw 4 cards. Very difficult to do in a limited style format like this. But who knows, maybe later on down the line, maybe later on when we find cards like Rat Colony, or I think Shadowborn Apostle. No, Shadowborn Apostle is not legal. Or even the stupid Strixhaven one, the Dragon's Approach. This could be a really funny engine card. Man, we've got a million Aqua Steed, but this card is just not good. Rixmedia Guild Mage. Alright, I'm happy we picked this up. Is this the end? This is the last pack, and I'm happy to pick up a Slaughter Games as our last pick. I think our opening was kind of just sort of stupidly insane. To be completely honest, I think we're going to have some exciting stuff. Alright. Good luck, Ruckman. Good luck.
All right, what is going on, everyone? It's another day, and I am back now with the deck I built using my RTR card pool. Still, I have some idea of what Ricky's playing. Don't know the full deck yet. But again, like I talked about in our deck building, I'm kind of aware that we were both talking about how good a Supreme Verdict, not Supreme Verdict, Sphere of Safety build is going to be. You get 2 of those and enough enchantments with a Bant Shell, and it's just going to be gross. Well, I ended up on a Bant Shell, and I looked at Rakdos based on our pool. I looked at sort of a more aggressive, maybe Jund deck list, and it's not quite there, but there are some red cards and stuff like that I'm looking forward to maybe switching the deck up a bit when we get to Gatecrash next time, when we get to Dragon's Maze after that, and of course going forward. There's also a lot of white cards. This set is such an interesting way to start obviously, or such a cool card pool to start on. There is a lot of stuff that I could just see, like, being very good, like these 2 precinct captains here. We could carry these into the future, obviously. So, real quick, though, what we are playing... Oh, and then I will say, Look, speaking of the Sphere Safety build, I did look at... We had 4 Chronic Flooding and 4 Doorkeeper, so don't think Mill is in the back of my head, because we also have... more than 4 actually Axebane Guardians, so maybe at some point we'll have to bust out the Defender Mill for fun, but I don't think this week is the time to do it, just because there are so few defenders that we could really play. Like, it's Axebane Guardian, Doorkeeper, Gatecreeper Vine, and like Lobster Crew, and like a couple other gold cards, I think. And so we just aren't there yet, but we're going to do it in the future, I guarantee you that. So what we did end up playing here, like I said, we are a bit of a Bant shell. So we have our 2 Angel of Serenity, which is going to be insane, because with Angel of Serenity, if Ricky manages to deal with one of them and we play the other one, we can just constantly loop Angels by exiling the other one, putting it underneath, and then if he pops this one, well, now we get the other Angel back. So we could eventually just loop Angels for the whole match. We get 1 copy of Archon of the Triumvirate, getting to detain 2 actually non-land permanents. Could be really big if he opens a Planeswalker, if he has anything with activated abilities besides just creatures, right? We're playing 3 of our 4 Azorius Arrestor, just a bear that detains, pretty solid there. 2 copies of Azorius Justiciar. We get to detain 2 creatures when it enters. Again, you know what? It's a 4-mana 2/2, but we get to lock down 2 things for a turn cycle. Pretty good to me. 3 copies of Centaur Healer. Again, with that Bant Splash. Not quite sure what Ricky's playing. If he is in an aggressive build, well, then we have our 3/3 for 3 that gains us 3 life. It's going to put up a good wall. It's a good body just to beat down with as the game goes on. We have 1 copy of Dryad Militant. Not really worth exiling the yards just yet, but it's an early threat that we can get down that has an upside to it. 1 copy of Judge Familiar. Honestly, I was hoping for maybe 1 or 2 more of these, but we just have the 1. So, unfortunately, only the 1 flying force spike this time anyway. 2 copies of Keating Apparition. Again, a bear with upside. The thing here is, obviously, not sure Ricky's playing, but if he did open those multiple copies of Sphere of Safety, well, we have a creature that can help us deal with that. And, yeah. And then, of course, we can also potentially loop them with our Angel of Serenities here. 2 copies of New Prov Guildmage, also the bear with upside, giving anything... any of these early drops flying, if this evasions would be great. Like I said, Precinct Captain, a great combo with the new Prov Guildmage, being able to get in there and just make more soldier tokens. Unfortunately, they are soldier tokens, so as we go into the series, human synergy, not going to really care about these. But, like I said, it's a good body that, I think even in, Pioneer sense, I see a world where, this could be relevant. But unfortunately, right now, humans are just... You want the human subtype, not really the soldier subtype, obviously. 1 copy of the Tickle Monster here, again, detains something, and then is unblockable. 2 copies of Void Wielder. It's a 1/4, but we do get to bounce a creature to Ricky's hand, get to reset something big. 1 copy of Arrest. 1 copy of Azorius Charm. Happy to see at least 1 Azorius Charm in a pool again, with a hope for 2 more, but it's an uncommon. 2 copies of Cyclonic Rift. We only have the 1 Verdict, but 2 Cyclonic Rifts is going to be a card that, again, I think we could easily play throughout the Pioneer Progression series. And, yeah, we get to bounce any singular thing for 2 mana, or we can overload it as the game goes on. 2 copies of Inspiration, the first of many 4-mana draw 2 variants that we will see in the Pioneer Progression series. 2 copies of Celestia Charm. It's a pump spell. It could deal with a big threat. It can just put a token on the board. Great card. 1 copy of Sphinx's Rev. As the game goes along, this card's going to obviously get better. 2 copies of Syncopate in the main. Unfortunately, just because I wanted to use... I was trying to use specific Crimson Vow lands, but I couldn't get the specific land arts I wanted, so we do have the CV Syncopate. Actually, hold on. Can I fix this real quick? Can I do this real quick? Go to the bottom U. Go to the bottom U. There we go. There's the girl. I actually have this artwork. I love this artwork a lot. So we have the 2 Syncopates. For our lands, we're going to be playing 24 lands today. We have 2 Azorius Guildgate, 2 Forests, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 islands. Now, we don't have a whole lot of blue pips in the deck, but our blue pips are going to be important to hit for a lot of our cards. And we have so many white-green duels, and the 2 Guildgates that I wanted to make sure we have access to that blue mana. Hopefully, that's not going to cause a problem. Maybe there's a world where we maybe cut one of these islands for other planes. We have 5 planes, 3 Selesnya Guildgate. We're not playing all of the Guildgates we could play, but I only want to play so many tap lands. Our 3 copies of Temple Garden and 2 Transguild Promenade as some triple lands. We could have a slow start, but that's okay. We don't. A lot of, these Arresters on 2, we're not really looking to play them right away. So, if we have to go like a Guildgate into a Promenade, that's not the worst thing for us, and it sets up our mana as the game goes on. For sorceries, 2 Call the Conclaves, 2 mana 3/3s, pretty solid right there, and then 1 copy of Supreme Verdict. For our sideboard, even though there's only so many Planeswalkers, there are, a lot of big other things we want to shut down. So we're playing the 1 copy of Pithing Needle. We're playing an additional Keening Apparition. The World Spine Worm is the spicy sideboard to include in case Ricky, decided to do what I decided not to do and play like a Defender Mill sort of control deck. Well, we got the World Spine Worm to sort of shuffle us back in and make sure we never mill out. That only works for so many times, right? And if we board it in, there's a world where we could cast it. We have our 1 copy of Martial Law if we want to take a more controlling take. We have 3 copies of Avenging Arrow. Again, some of these cards on the board here are going to be, we want to switch to more control builds, the Martial Law, the 3 Avenging Arrows. Now, I didn't put our Sphere Safety in the board just because, there weren't a lot of enchantments I really wanted to play, but Sphere Safety is, again, a card we're going to think of, especially as we move into, Theros, right? We have 2 copies of Dispel, 1 copy of Psychic Spell, again, for that sort of mill protection there, 2 copies of Rootborn Defenses, 1 other copy of Syncopate. Yeah, Kenny, we're going to beat Ricky. We're going to do it. And then 2 copies of an Action Injunction. A little bit of a way to slow him down if he's, again, on an aggressive deck. That does cantrip us. So, that is our deck. Let's get Ricky in here and play some games.
Hello, and this is what we decided to go with for our deck construction this week. I'm real excited about it. I don't think we're gonna have some surprises here. 14 creatures seems a little high for a control deck running 3 Supreme Verdict, but we do need to actually win the game, and we're probably doing it with creatures. We're running 1 Angel Serenity because it's an insane bomb. 4 Azorius Arrester, just an honest guy on the ground that just sort of will buy us a turn from a big beater or something like that. Fencing Ace, which I wish we had more of. Double Strike really works well with our enchantment plan. Isperia, huge bomb. Flyer, draws us cards. Judge's Familiar is a little bit of disruption and flying. Lev, Sky Knight, once again, a little bit of disruption and flying. We want flyers. Stellar of Songbirds makes a flyer and then can block. And then Skymark Rock can bounce some small guys while also being a big flyer. We want the flyers, we want the evasion, because we're going to be using an enchantment package here, really centering around these 4 ethereal armors. +1/+1 in first strike for every enchantment we control. So we're playing a bunch of enchantments just to build our count up. We've got rares like Martial Law, which will just detain a creature every turn. Righteous Authority, which is a big risk aura. Lets us draw 2 cards a turn and gives a buff equal to the number of cards in our hand to the creature. Security Blockade makes a knight and then can prevent some damage. Detention Sphere is just solid removal in case there's pack rats. I'm ready for the pack rat deck. I hope Ruckman opens a set of pack rats because I'm ready to send them all packing. That's right. Conjured Currency is kind of bad, but I mean, it's an enchantment. It could steal a big bomb in the late game. It's funky. It's weird. Let's just play it. 1 Chronic Flooding because it's all we opened. We can put this on our opponent's land and they will have to mill when they use that land. Early, this can get us a lot of mill. We have a mill sort of side package in the board. Arrest, solid removal. Can't attack, block, or activate abilities. There's also Paralyzing Grasp that we're not playing that just keeps a creature tapped down. It's less good, especially in a set like this that has a lot of creatures with activated abilities, like the Guild Mages and stuff like that. I'd rather just arrest them. And 2, Sphere of Safety. Insane payoff for all these enchantments. If creatures cannot attack unless they pay mana equals the number of enchantments I control. So if I have 3 enchantments out, it's 3 per creature. And if I get 2 Sphere of Safeties out, it becomes absurd. And paying for this could be quite a lot. Instance, running 1 Bluster Squall just to either get damage through when we need to, or just stop Ruckman from hitting us for a turn. Inspiration is some card draw. Sphinx's Revelation is good card draw. 2 Syncopates is all we open, so we're going to use those as our counter magic. 3 Supreme Verdicts for sorceries. A bunch of lands. We did only open 2 Guild Gates and 1 Hallowed Fountain, so even though we're just a 2-color deck, we're playing 4 Transguild Promenade, so I just want to make sure we have our mana right. It also lets us sneak this Slaughter Games technically on our sideboard, which, like, if Ruckman just has something we can't answer, or multiple rares, or like a 3 big bomb or 2 big bomb kind of situation, we can bring this in and just get it. Also on our sideboard, a Codex Shredder and a Pithing Needle. Codex Shredder lets us buy back any card. It also is a little bit of a mill plan, but really not. Pithing Needle in case he's got Jace or Vraska. I think those are the only 2 Planeswalkers in this set. Other artifacts could be important. 2 Skyline Predator is just a flash flyer for 6 mana. Really could just catch people off guard. Really big body in the air. Could block. Could attack. Really good, just in general, instant speed creatures in this format because there's so much detain. It's really nice to just be able to, like, end of your turn, after you've detained everybody, we can just get this guy down and attack. 2 Rest in Peace, just these are going to live in our sideboard forever. Just solid graveyard card if they're like if Ruckman's on a scavenge deck or something, or just really wants to use their graveyard, or even like if they're mill and they want to like Psychic Spiral us, we can just use this. Inspiration draws us more cards in case Ruckman's also control. 3 Sundering Growth in case Ruckman's also on enchantments. 2 Psychic Spiral in case we want to play the mill control deck, shuffle our graveyard back, and mill equal number of cards we shuffled. Also, if we're on that plan, we're bringing 2 an Action Injunction, which kind of just fogs 1 creature for a turn, but it does replace itself, which means it helps us build a bigger yard for Psychic Spiral. I think this is the sweetest deck we could build out of the pool that we opened. I'm excited to get into it. I really want to win, but also I don't want to get my Supreme Verdicts banned right off the bat. So we're going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens.
All right, Ricky, we are here. Are you ready to lose?
I am ready to return to beating you on a regular basis in progression style.
Okay, well, real quick, though. I have a general idea. I know you've told me the number of Supreme Verdicts you've opened, and I'm scared.
You should be afraid. If you wanted to play creatures in this format of creatures, I have other plans.
Well, if I lose, I'm already calling the butthurt ban on Verdict.
You should, honestly. I was laughing so hard, just Supreme Verdicts in the opening. So,
well,
I expect nothing less. I will have fun making some other deck I didn't get enough gates. You know, I'm playing Transguild Promenade because I didn't even get enough Azorius Gate.
I'm also playing 2 Transguild Promenades.
I'm playing 4. Man, it's a little rough.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm actually pretty reasonably happy with my deck.
I'm very happy with my pool so far. We got Udvara Hellkites. I'm sure those will happen at some point. I'll just slam an 8 mana dragon that doesn't attack the turn you play it, and we'll figure the rest out later.
I'm actually really excited for later on, even these first couple sets, because I think with a little more red, I have like a really sick Rakdos or Jund deck. I just need a little more to get there for this week. Like I opened like 3 Dreadbores, so there's a lot of cool stuff. But without further ado, let's figure out who's going to go player draw, and let's get started, shall we? All right, you want odd or even?
I want odd.
You want odd, the man says. All right.
I'm calling a 3 right now.
It's a 2.
It's a 20-sided die?
Yeah, you can set
that
it
would
to
have
whatever.
changed everything.
Well,
no, it's okay. It's fine.
Right. It's odd or even. That doesn't matter.
Yeah. 20, it rolls more. It's more.
Yeah. Simple. Okay. All right. Well, I'll be on the play.
Sounds good. I will go ahead and shuffle.
Yep. Shuffle.
And have a good game.
I'll do
the draw. Actually, I think I probably wanted the draw anyways.
It's curiosity format, We'll.
This is a weird hand, that's for sure.
I'm gonna take a mulligan.
Never know it.
I'm gonna take a mulligan.
I'm gonna keep mine on the draw.
Uh,
We got lands. There's spells with these lands.
you know,
What more could you want?
I'm not super excited about this hand, but on the mulligan, I think it's fine. I'm gonna shift this one to the bottom, and yeah, let's get going. I'm gonna start with the Selesnya Guildgate.
That comes with
And
tap. Yeah.
yeah, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and pass the turn to you.
My turn. Untap upkeep draw is the big phase here. We want a lot in the draw. We're gonna play an island from space here.
Okay.
I got nothing else. I'm passing back to you.
All right.
Exciting first turns.
Exciting first turns. Draw. Oh, or am I not?
Selesnya Guildgate. I was not expecting this. Actually, I'm a little worried. I thought like for sure you'd be on like Rakdos or Azorius. I was not ready for.
Did you actually click pass? Because it's still on your turn. Oh, there it goes. Went to mine. It went to mine. There we go. All right, we're playing with Cockatrice here, so it's a little wild. All right, so. Not what we quite wanted to see, so I'm gonna play an island.
Oh, okay. The plot
thickens.
thickens.
I'm gonna pass to you, buddy.
All right, draw a step. Oh man. All right. So here comes the planes. And we're gonna cast the first spell of the series, and the first spell of the series is a fencing ace.
A fencing ace. Okay.
Fencing ace. As a 1/1 with double strike.
How many ethereal armors did you get?
I got the full set, baby.
Oh, really? Well, I have 6 of them, so.
Well, there's anything going into end step here?
No, I got nothing. I got nothing.
All right, we're gonna pass it back.
All right. I'm gonna go draw step, and I'm gonna draw for turn. Oh, that's just what we're looking for. We're gonna play this plains.
That's what you say, yeah.
And then I'm gonna play this Centaur Geraldo.
Oh man, gaining 3 life.
Gaining 3 life.
I thought about splashing green for this guy. I didn't have any Temple Gardens, and I think I got 0 Selesnya gates.
And then I'm gonna
My
pass.
gate luck was really low.
Well,
let me tell you, I've got like 9 Axebane Stags, so if you need that,
hit Ricky up. I opened 4 Selesnya Guildgates and 3 Temple Gardens.
Oh my god!
So this
Let's draw a card.
This green splash is free.
Jeez. Well, we got 1 ethereal armor. Let's shove it on there. How do I make him on top? Well, whatever. We know. He's currently a 2/2 double striker. And then the next big play is I'm going to float a blue here.
Okay.
I'm going to play a Trans Guild Promenade.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and pay the 1.
Go
so my land doesn't die to itself.
That is a big worry.
God, this is what I've got to do in this first set of multi. I opened a lot of Shocklands, honestly.
Yeah.
But none of them were in these colors.
I opened 5 Shocklands, but they're like in 2 colors. I think I opened like 2 Blood Crypts and 3 Temple Gardens. So later on, we're hoping for a wider variety.
All right, combat.
All right.
Claire attackers.
Yes.
All right, main phase 2.
Okay.
All right. We're not big enough yet. 3/3. I don't want to trade. I'm gonna pass.
All right. Sounds good. All right. I'm gonna untap. I'm gonna go to draw. I'm gonna draw for turn. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play another island, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cast Call of the Conclave in main phase 1.
Yeah, for green and white makes a 3/3 token. Sure thing.
Yeah.
Your token set up?
Yeah. Token. There should be a Centaur loaded in here. Centaur. There we go. Which one do I want? Oh, they're all the same art. That's right. Okay. 3/3 Centaur token. Go into the graveyard. And then I'm going to go to end phase 2. I'm going to go to end phase.
All right, cool. Cool. I like that.
Yeah.
My turn. Double blue up. They just spoiled that new counterspell today. But I don't have to play around that. Oh, look, I drew a pretty good one, actually.
Is it your third verdict?
It's one of my guild gates.
Oh.
It showed up. So what we're gonna do here is go back. But we're gonna go ahead. Man, this is some tough decisions here. I think what I want to do. Quick math. Hold on.
Quick maths. 2 + 2 is 4. -1 is 5. Quick maths.
Yeah, quick maths. I'm gonna. I'm gonna arrest your Centaur Healer.
Arrest my Centaur Healer. Okay.
Yeah, no more attacking or blocking or activating its activated
All
abilities.
right.
I would attach here.
Okay.
Boom. Oh, I could have done that here, right? Attach. Look at us. Look at us.
We're figuring out cockatrice.
All right. We're going to go to combat.
Okay.
I'm going to attack, and we are now with 3/3 because I control 2 enchantments.
Yeah, I'm gonna Cycler Rift it back to your hand.
You have Cyclonic Rift?
Yeah.
All right, what's your target?
Fencing Ace.
Ethereal Armor, right?
No, Fencing Ace.
Oh my gosh. Which of these is my graveyard? This one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that's not fun. Go ahead.
All right, thank you. You want to pass the turn to me?
Pass it back.
All right,
yeah.
thank you. All right, I'm going to untap, draw for turn. Then I'm going to go ahead and play this Plains. I'm going to go to combat.
Sure.
I'm going to attack for 3.
First Blood. You got it.
And then
17.
Main phase 2.
Yeah.
End step.
How many Cyclonic
Pass.
Rift do you have? End step, pass. Untap, upkeep,
How
draw.
many Cyclonic Rift do I have is the question indeed, Ricky. You might have 3 verdicts, but how many Cyclonic Rifts do I have?
Let's go 3 mana.
Uh-huh.
And I'd like to write you a Songbird.
Okay, yeah.
Because I asked to. We want a bird.
Bird up, alright.
Give me the 1/1 bird, please. That's a gold bird. I don't want that one. I want this one. Cool. We get a 1/1 bird because we're going to sell the songbirds here. I bet you're playing some of this too. This card's pretty good for limited and, not a bad card altogether. 2 bodies. We love it. 1 flies.
Yeah.
I'm just going to pass it back on you. No land here.
Alright. Hold on. I had end step.
Oh, yeah. End step.
That's fine. We can, that's fine. We'll just say this is end step.
End step.
Because you moved to my end step. Oh, no, it's still yours. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cast Inspiration.
Inspiration.
I'm going to get inspired.
How
here.
desperate we are for cards.
Alright, now we can go to my turn.
Alright, it's your turn. Untap those lands. I don't know what lands you're seeing, but my lands are the space lands from the now postponed Unfinity set.
I have the Theros Beyond Death basics.
Nice.
Alright, I'm going to go to combat.
Sure.
I'm going to attack for 3.
I'm just going to take your 3.
Okay. I'm going to go... Main phase 2?
Yeah, Memphis 2.
End step?
Yeah.
Pass.
Jeez, I don't like you not doing anything. Let's untap. Let's upkeep. Let's draw. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and go to combat.
Uh-huh.
Straight to combat.
Yeah.
2.
I'll take 2. Go 21.
Ooh, getting in damage. Here we go. I would then make the main phase 2 an Azorius Arrestor.
Okay.
I will detain this Centaur.
Officer, no!
What are you doing out this late? It's past Centaur hours.
Oh, no. Alright.
Alright, so you are detained. You cannot attack, block, or activate any activated abilities
Okay.
until your next end step of
Cool.
the Centaur. So if he gets any activated abilities, I don't want to see him doing it, okay?
Alright. I got it.
I'm going to move to the end step.
Officer, nothing. I promise nothing's going on here.
Alright.
Alright.
You just passing?
Yeah.
Alright. I like you not spending that 5 mana. That makes me feel better.
Alright, I'm going to play another Plains.
Alright. Got a little lance.
Then I'm going to play...
I'm worried about some rhinos later down the line here.
Play Angel Serenity.
Good lord.
Do I have any creatures
Yeah,
in my yard?
that's fine. That's fine.
It's up.
And
to
imagine if I
3.
had the syncopate right here.
I know. I was worried about it. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna shove my Centaur Healer underneath.
Yeah.
Attach to. Boom.
It gives me back my arrest, which will go to the graveyard.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to. It's not. I can get anything, right? So I can just eat
No
your
other
bird.
targets?
I'm gonna
You can eat my bird.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat your bird.
Alright, how do I disappear this?
You just drag it to the graveyard.
Does it vanish?
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Then I'm gonna move to end step.
End step is fine.
All right, go ahead.
I'll untap, upkeep, draw a card.
Play your own Angel Serenity, I see.
I'm not off 4 mana, that's for sure. We're gonna do.
Is it verdict time?
It's not verdict time yet. It's time to show you another rare I've opened. Detention Sphere.
Yeah.
Give it. Get in the ball.
Okay, that's fine.
How do I take your guy?
I don't know.
I think you have to give it control to me.
There you go.
Yeah, here we go.
You
you get the Centaur Healer back to your hand,
yeah,
right?
Yep.
All right, that's pretty solid. Then I'm going to tap this. Play another Transguild Promenade. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We ain't attacking into that big, definitely suspected criminal Centaur.
Okay.
So we're just going to go to my end step. You're tapped out, so we're going to pass.
All right. Draw a step. Off a turn. All right. I'm going to play this Temple Garden tapped.
Okay, all right. Not want to pay 2 life?
No, I'm good. I'm going to replay my Centaur Healer.
Gain 3 more life.
Gain 3 more. Go to 24.
Right.
It's riveting magic. And I'm going to go to combat.
Go to combat.
I'm going to attack for 3.
I'm going to double block.
Double block. All right. I'll take that trade.
Okay.
All right. Main phase 2.
Sure.
End step.
Mm-hmm.
Pass.
Untap. Upkeep, draw. Come on. We need some good stuff. All right. What we got instead is a fencing ace.
Another fencing ace?
Well, it's the same fencing ace.
That's right. It's Cyclonic Rifter. That's right.
It's been a while since we've seen him. And we've got an ethereal armor.
Okay.
We'll attach it to our fencing ace,
okay,
making him a 3/3 double striker, and I'm going to try to move to the end step.
End step is good.
All right, it's your turn. All right, he's not dead yet, so we're in a good spot. We got 2 Transguild Promenades up, so we could tap for anything. Are you ready for the Electrickery? You're not ready for the Electrickery.
I'm going to go to combat.
Go to combat.
I'm going to attack.
Man, I don't trust this. I'm going to take the 3.
Okay.
I'm a coward.
All right, main phase 2.
Sure.
I'm going to float a white. Play my own Transguild Promenade.
Oh, Transguild Promenade. Oh, man. Oh, big place.
End step.
Ends up fine.
Pass.
We'll untap. Let's go to draw step. Let's draw a card. Okay. We got blue, colorless, chronic flooding.
Okay.
We're going to attach it to your Transguild Promenade.
Sure.
Whenever it becomes tapped, you're going to mill 3 cards.
At this point, I don't think I even need to use it, so...
That's fine.
Okay.
It ups my enchantment count.
For your Sphere of Safety?
For my ethereal armor...
Okay.
I want to go to combat.
Go to combat.
I would like to attack.
Okay.
For a 4/4 double striker.
Yeah.
It worked?
Yeah.
I'm a genius. All right, take 8.
Nope. There we go. All right.
There's never been a greater Magic player than me. I want to move to my end step.
Okay. My turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
All right, thank you.
Here's where I get verdicted. You had the verdicts the whole time.
No, I have the lands the whole time.
Ooh.
I'm gonna play this island. And gonna main phase 2.
Yep.
End step.
Yep.
I'm gonna pass.
All right. I'm ready for the big Sphinx's Rev.
Sure,
that's a good card in this format also, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Your lands are so organized. I'm just scooting mine out. Well, let's just go to combat.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to attack.
I will elect to block.
You can block.
I'll block.
Block is fine. After that, Surprisingly, I'm just gonna go to my end step.
Okay.
I got a big boy. I don't need to commit anything more to your Azorius colored board. We'll wait here. Did you have anything on end step?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna play Forest.
Jeez. You can mill yourself for 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh no.
Archon of the Triumvirate.
What does this do?
It's the Azorius intro pack rare.
And whenever
When
it attacks, you gain 2 non-land
permanents.
Sounds pretty good.
Alright. I'm going to move to end step.
At the end step, I've got something.
Okay.
I am going to tap 6 mana.
Cast your own Sphinx's Revelation?
I'm going to Sphinx's Rev for 3.
Yeah. Pretty good.
I only got the 1. But generally, you don't need many Sphinx's Revs.
Yeah.
Alright. It is now my turn. I will untap. We'll draw. I have a very funny card now.
Okay.
It's funny because this card's supposed to be very good, but I don't think it's going to do absolutely anything to you.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the sphere, come on, look alive.
Okay.
So it costs 5 mana per creature to attack, but it looks like you got it.
Yeah, I'm pretty well secure right now.
We're gonna go to combat.
Okay.
For like the last time before we're in perma jail.
Yeah.
I'd like to attack you for 10 double strike.
I would like to Selesnya Charm.
I got too big.
Your boy. Should have waited for main phase 2 for that, buddy.
Oh no. Oh no. I'm a fool. He's exiled?
It does get exiled.
Oh, I had it all. I had it all. Main phase 2.
Yeah.
End step.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my god. Oh, how am I going to live this down?
Hey, good thing is for you, though, I got no cards in hand now. I'm going to move to combat.
Yeah, you go to combat.
I'm going to attack for 4.
I'm taking 4.
I'm going to detain your Sphere of Safety. Oh, I have to pay first.
But 5 mana, please.
Yeah,
Oh, actually, only 4 mana now because Ethereal Armor is gone. Sorry. Only 3 mana. I can't count.
Yeah.
That's Sphere of Safety ain't doing anything.
It's 2.
You're Chronic Flooding.
Oh, Chronic Flooding. That's right. All right, so 3. And I'm going to detain your Sphere of Safety and your Detention Sphere.
They're detained.
All right, get them, Javert. End step.
Those look like some illegal enchantments. Yeah, it's my turn now. Untap. Draw.
Is it verdict time?
Play an island.
Is it verdict time? Is it finally time?
It is verdict time in Texas here.
All right. That is.
Do you have?
No.
I don't think there's anything that stops verdict in this format yet.
I did open Counterflux though.
Counterflux is cool, but it does not stop verdict. Unfortunately.
No, it doesn't.
I'm just gonna go main 2 and end it here.
Okay.
Your go.
All right. Thank you.
You can start tapping that Transgold Promenade if you want to mill a few cards.
Ah, well, I mean, that'll work when I board in my Psychic Spiral.
Oh my gosh.
Pass.
Pass.
What's funny is we joked so much about the Doorkeeper deck that I thought about building it.
All right.
Not enough defenders yet, though.
I'm going to play a Plains. I'm going to cast Asperia, the Supreme Judge.
Oh, that's pretty good.
6 mana.
Okay.
Leave me 3 up.
Yep.
If you attack me, I get to draw a card.
Okay, that's pretty good.
I will end my turn here, or try to go to the end step.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, go ahead. Slow and steady. Man, game 2 is going to be crazy.
I'm gonna arrest Desperia, the Supreme Judge.
What?
Yeah, she's detained. Yeah, I gotta
She's
take her
above the
down.
law. She's the Supreme Judge.
No one's above the law here.
Oh my gosh, our parking tickets.
That's right. You gotta pay those.
Oh no.
I don't care what the sign says. That's for that spot. This spot, so no parking. There's a red curb. I don't know if you saw that, Asperia. You're so high up in the air. Move to end step.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna pass.
My turn.
Yeah.
Untap. Let's draw.
Who would have thought we would have an Azorius mirror match for match?
Not me. I'm a little upset about my unpaid parking tickets.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna reveal everything.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna invoke some martial law.
Oh, martial law.
Martial law. Martial's law is, Martial's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah.
But at the beginning of my upkeep, I get to detain a creature that you control.
I'm getting Maggie is upset about martial law being declared. She's trying to hop up on my desk.
I would also be upset about it.
That's right.
We're just gonna end the turn here.
Okay. All right. Untap. Draw. Can I stop? Can I stop drawing lands, please? I'm gonna play this other Temple Garden.
Oh my god, the flex.
I'm gonna play Azorius Justiciar.
Is he double detained, man?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Get detained again, Hesperia.
This is Magic as Azorius intended.
I'm gonna move to end step.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna pass.
All right. On my upkeep, I'm gonna detain your Justicar.
Okay, you mean my Justiciar?
Whatever his name is. He's detained now.
Okay.
All right. Finally, something that might be able to play the game. Skymark Rock.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I want to actually... Do I have to? I may return. All right. I don't want to bounce your stupid lawmen.
Yes.
So, I guess Asperia is at court fighting her parking tickets again. So we're just going to go ahead and end it here.
Okay. Untap. Draw.
Justisar.
You have...
I have 5 mana open.
9 power in the air.
Currently 9 power in the air, yeah.
Alright. I'm going to play another Call of the Conclave.
That makes you a 3/3. That's fine. It's clock time, baby.
I can just make another... Oh, cool. Make another Centaur token. There we go. Main phase 2.
Centaur token is too heavy to get thrown away by my bird.
Yeah. End step.
All right.
Pass.
Untap. Upkeep, I will detain the Centaur.
No.
The laws in this town are just awful. It is a lot of red tape. I'd like to go to combat.
Yeah.
I would like to poke in for 9 here in the air.
I'll take 9.
All right.
Oh.
Main phase 2. We're going to Supreme Verdict. No. I'm going to security blockade.
Oh, Jesus.
You gotta have we gotta check everybody's bag,
Uh-huh.
You can't come hang out in the Azorius Transguild Promenade.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna attach this. Oh, it has the night token attached to the card. That's so smart. Like when I right-click the card, there was an option to make the night token. All right, this island is now a security checkpoint.
Okay.
No sodas are making it into Yankee Stadium tonight.
Okay.
I'm ending my turn.
All right. My turn.
Oh. Ooh. All right. Is game 1 mine?
Well, first of all, I just want to. I want to tickle Asperia.
Oh my god, is this detain? Oh my
god. Then I'll concede.
All right, sounds good.
I don't think we're doing anything this game.
Good game 1.
Where's my concede? Okay, there we go. Concede this game. All right, cool. All right, good game 1.
Good game 1.
We're not going to see what Ricky's sideboarding, but I know we're sideboarding. We're going to go ahead and bring in this. Oh, wait, hold on. You have to unlock sideboard first. Bringing that, bringing that.
Jeez.
Now the
Oh,
question,
weird.
chat, do we want to bring this in? I think the game could go long enough that we can cast it. Get off the desk. Excuse me, ma'am. You'll actually get detained. Okay. We're going to go ahead and board out... we can board out these. I don't think they're going to do a whole lot for us.
A really interesting matchup here.
It really is. Let's see here. I think these are still going to be good. Honestly, with how few creatures we saw of Ricky, I don't know if this is good enough. Or, no, I think it's fine, but I don't think it's what we want to be doing in this matchup. That's fine, that's fine.
All right. Sideboard ready.
Yeah, that's too much of a meme. I don't think we can board that in.
I'm main decking memes.
I mean, just in case you were playing Mill, I put a World Spine Worm in my sideboard.
Whoa!
I thought that would be pretty cute tech.
That's pretty hot. Let's do last game.
I need 2 cuts here.
You got World Spine Worm. That means you can, like, combo later.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We can do combo. Yeah, these things... Let's cut one of these, and maybe one of these. Maybe like this. Yeah. This bounces. Yeah. I think this is fine. Alright.
Alright, let's shovel up.
Alright, game 2.
Game 2. The first time.
Definitely didn't like D-sideboard on accident. I'll keep this hand.
Baby. I'm in. I'm in on this hand.
Alright. I'm going to start off with Celestian Guildgate and pass.
Alright. I get a draw step here. That's hot. I'm going to open with a Plains.
Okay.
Say it's your turn.
Oh, alright. I'm going to play an Azorius Guildgate and pass.
My turn. Let's untap if you draw.
Mm-hmm.
Draw step is my favorite part of every turn. I get
Yeah.
to draw a card. For free. I'm playing Island. Here comes Azorius Arrestor.
Okay.
Out in the darkness.
Okay, Javert. I get it.
A fugitive running.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and pay 2 for Call of the Conclave.
Makes you a 3/3 Centaur.
It makes me a
Classic
3/3
card.
Centaur, yeah.
Look at this upgrade to Watchwolf. Play an Island.
And I'm going to pass.
All right.
I have to say, I think especially early on, RTR has a lot of cards I think that we'll see play for a while in the Pioneer Progression series.
I agree. So we're gonna go ahead and
Ethereal Armor, yeah.
attach this.
Uh-huh.
Yep. To your Centaur. No. To my Arrestor.
Oh!
Oh, I know. Let's go to combat.
Yeah. Judge, my opponent said he was going to put it on my Arrestor.
Right. Ethereal Armor makes this a 3/2 first striker.
Yeah, I'll take 3.
All right. Main phase 2.
Yeah.
Blue.
Uh-huh.
Transgo Prompting.
Okay.
Go ahead. And I'll pass.
All right. Untap, upkeep, drop. Oh.
6 cards.
Oh.
Oh. Someone's getting excited. Beginning of combat. Very, very good place to start your turn.
Yeah. We're going to ship it.
For Thrace.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't gain life. All right.
All right, main phase 2.
We are evenly matched.
I'm going to play a Precinct Captain.
Oh, you have Precinct Captain?
I have his twin brother as well.
Oh my gosh, this is such a good card.
End step.
Yeah.
Pass.
On tap. Upkeep. We're
Draw
gonna
your pathetic card, Ricky.
We're gonna play a Plains.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Don't verdict my dreams.
I'm gonna Detention Sphere. In the box! No making 1/1 tokens. No 2/2 first striking.
Man. Alright.
You have Mism Skinner.
No, I thought about playing it.
I also thought about playing it a lot. Alright. We're gonna go to combat.
Yeah.
I'd like to attack.
Yeah, I'll take 4.
It's 4 now. Yeah, look at that. I knew that was happening. I'm gonna go to my end step.
Alright.
Go ahead.
Well, this hand could have been a little bit more exciting, but I think it's still fine. We're going to go ahead and... I'm going to arrest your arrestor.
He's arrested? Oh,
Yeah,
he's just detained.
detained,
Okay.
yeah,
He's just being detained, just questioning.
Yeah.
This is typical officer-to-officer stuff, you know?
Yeah, okay. I'm going to go to combat.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to swing for 3.
All right. 14, 13.
I'm going to pass.
That's fine. That sounds good. Untap. Upkeep draw.
You know, when you were telling about your 3 verdicts, I was, like, really worried, but I think these decks are actually, relatively even.
I think there was a good chance I was losing last game, too.
Had I not just drawn a million lands.
When I lost my my dueling ace, I thought for sure we were over. We're gonna...
You just had You just have way more cards than me, because I was, again, just drawing a million lands.
Sell some songbirds here.
Songbirds, huh?
Songbirds. It's a legitimate business, okay?
Uh-huh.
Do not look at my profit sheet.
Sure they are, man.
I'm going to pass to you if you have anything on end step.
We're going to book them.
All right. Look.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Should have done this last turn.
You found your 4th land?
Yeah. Well.
You can invoke some martial law of your own?
Not yet. I'm thinking
about it. Don't have growing ranks. That would be really bad.
No. I'm just going to arrest.
Oh, just real arrest this time.
Oh, hold on. I actually put it on your side of the board. Can you
I'll attach that. Oh, I got that.
Thanks.
Oh, no problem, bro.
Once it's on your side of the board, I can't do anything about it, apparently.
He's really arrested now.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go combat.
Sure.
I'm gonna swing 3.
Take 3.
Alright, I'm gonna end step and pass. And just hope you don't have, like, another ethereal armor for this bird. I'll be real upset.
Oh, there's always more ethereal armors, but there's not, actually.
Oh,
We're just gonna go to combat?
Yeah.
Let's just attack in.
Uh-huh, yeah. I'll take 2.
Okay. Verdict.
Mm-hmm.
And it all dies. Oh, wait, hold on. This is not... One of these is not mine to give. How do I put this in your grave? How do I turn over? Oh, that was not what I wanted to do.
Nope.
Nope.
Right-click. Can you right-click and just, like, send to grave? Here, just put it on my side of the field. Can you drag it to my side of the field?
Yeah.
Now I can... Thanks, buddy.
Here, there you go. That works.
I'll take care of that.
All right, I'm tapped out here, and it's your turn.
All right.
Look.
All right, my turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
The verdict is supreme. Now you play the good card.
No. I don't have good cards, Ricky.
Oh, my grandpa's deck has no good cards.
I'm going to play a Keening Apparition.
That is a pretty good card, actually.
Yeah, I'm just going to end step.
Okay, that's pretty
I'm gonna
good.
Pass.
Oh. Untap. Go to draw step.
Yep.
Well.
Life gives you lemons. Oh.
Arrestor?
Yeah.
I'm going to target.
You can arrest my ghost.
Okay, it's arrested.
Yeah, it's arrested.
Cool. And I'm gonna play a
Transguild Promenade.
Judge's Familiar.
Okay, familiar. Sure.
And I will go ahead and end my turn on that board.
Okay. Untap. Draw. I'm gonna have to detain both of you. Take you both downtown for questioning.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, that works. That happens.
Wait, phase 2.
Yeah.
End step.
Yep.
Pass.
Untap. Let's go to draw step.
Mm-hmm.
We need some land. We are drawing
I feel the same.
legitimate businesswomen instead.
Yeah, sure.
Make a bird. Not the most upset about this board right now. It's fine, I guess.
Birds. 1 stone.
I'm going to go ahead and end my turn here.
Okay.
Pass to you.
All right.
There's a lot of big mana cards in this set.
There are. Okay. That's pretty good.
Ooh, all right, yeah.
I'm just gonna pass.
That sounds fine. Untap, upkeep, draw. Man. You ready for the sussest play of 2022?
Yeah, I am.
I'm gonna
Verdict.
rev for 1.
I'm gonna Cinco for 1.
Okay, that'll get exiled. That's fine. I'm okay with this exchange. Okay, that was weird. I'm gonna go to combat. 2 in the air.
2 in the air is good.
I will end my turn.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay. Play Forest. And...
Second green. What costs 2 green in this set?
I just wanted to play like an extra Forest or 2.
Oh no, I was just saying, I was
Oh.
like, just thinking to myself, is there anything that costs double green in this set?
I do have a Tristani, but I'm just not playing it. I probably could have.
Ooh, Tristan.
Yeah. Thinking about the Centaur tokens, I probably could have, but I'm not playing many token producers. I did open the cellar. I'm not playing it.
You would what else?
I opened the cellar that you're playing, but I'm not playing it.
Fair enough.
Cellar Songbirds. Your turn.
Passing back to me, huh?
Uh-huh.
Today is gonna be the day that you're gonna pass it back to me. Well, when life gives you armor,
Pretty good.
I would like to attach it to this bird.
Yeah.
I would like to go to combat.
Okay.
Bird up.
For 4?
4 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, main 2. End step.
End step, I'm gonna rev for 2.
Oh, he has rev! Rev for 2 is fine. You don't want to rev for 3?
No, I thought about it, then I remembered you have the stupid bird.
All right, bird up. The worst creature on television.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Right. How many revs you get?
Just 1.
All right. We both have 1 rev. That card's insane.
I'm gonna go ahead and play this Promenade.
Mm-hmm. Gonna pay 1?
Yep. I'm gonna play another Keening Apparition.
I don't like that.
And end step.
Yeah.
Pass.
Untap.
Yep.
Let's draw. It's a land. I like to go to combat.
Sure.
Want to attack.
I would like to verdict your bird.
Rift the bird.
Rift the bird, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll take 1.
For 1.
Yep.
Okay. I'll pass back. Oh, I'll go to end step.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
Alright, end step, actually, I'm gonna blow up the detention sphere.
Okay. I knew this day was coming.
Alright, my turn?
Have back your precinct count.
Alright, cool.
Go ahead.
I would like to arrest your arrestor. I'm going to detain your arrestor.
He's detained.
All right. I'm going to go to combat.
Sure.
I'm going to go ahead and attack with Precinct Captain and the Justiciar.
Okay. I think I need to block my Cellar Songbirds on your Precinct Captain.
Okay.
I'll take 2.
Yep.
Putting me to 9.
And then say...
And you're at 6.
Go.
Nice. Untap.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to draw step. Play a Plains.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to move to my end step.
Okay.
Your go.
Untap. Drop.
Mm-hmm. Jeez. The little dorks are getting a little out of hand here.
Go to combat.
Go to combat.
Swing for 4.
Flash in a Skyline Predator.
Okay.
Move to blocks.
Sure.
My blocks are here and here.
Okay, sure.
All right. This is dead. Cool. All right.
Play Temple Garden tapped.
Yep.
I'm going to play
You would pay 2.
Archon of the Triumvirate.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Just when I thought I had the biggest bird.
Go ahead.
All right. My turn. I will. Oh, we both clicked at the same time.
There you go.
Haha. Oh my god.
Let me do it.
You do it.
Okay.
Untap. Upkeep, draw.
No verdict, no verdict, no verdict.
I've got some plays. Sort of interesting plays. God, but are there any interesting plays here? I don't think there are. Okay. I'm so upset that you drew the second Keating apparition because I can't play this meme card that's actually really good on this board state and only this board state.
Okay.
Instead, I'm lucky I top decked this Arrestor.
Okay.
Taking your Triumvirate in for questioning.
That's fine.
Like to go to combat.
Yeah.
Punch in for 4 damage in the air.
4.
Go ahead. I'm so mad.
I'm going to become inspired.
Ooh, main phase Inspire.
Nope.
Hmm?
Play this island.
Yeah, play that island. Nice.
I'm going to pass.
You're just drop cards. Like
oh!
Untap. Upkeep, draw. Jeez. Scary game here. Scary game.
Just verdict already.
And if I had it. If I had it. Oh, let's go to combat.
Yeah. Archon on the Skyline Predator.
But you don't want?
Yeah.
Say go. Let's do the end step stuff.
Yeah, no.
Oh, this is tight. This is tight.
Combat.
Combat.
Attack.
Okay. Triggers.
Detain, both.
Detain both. Both are detained.
Okay.
Take 4.
Okay.
Go to 5.
Play another Precinct Captain.
Okay.
Main phase 2.
Yes.
End turn.
End step.
Yep.
Skyline Predator.
Yep, you got me.
Woo!
I've been floating around in Rootborn defenses in case you had a verdict this whole time.
Oh my god. So, I wanted to play Conjured Currency.
Oh, yeah.
And just steal your Archon.
Uh-huh.
But your stupid little ghost is just gonna pop it.
I honestly, like I said, obviously I lost both of those, but I do think, though, like, the decks felt pretty even there.
They did feel pretty even, honestly. Did you get no verdicts?
I got one verdict.
One verdict.
I got one verdict, 2 rifts. I boarded my verdict out, though, because you were on less creatures.
I brought in creatures.
Okay.
I brought in the 2 Skyline Predators, and I brought out the Seers of Safety.
Okay. See, I cut, because I also had a Judge Familiar. I cut a Judge Familiar and a Dryad Militant, brought in another Syncopate, brought in one more Keening Apparition. I was mainboarding 2 of them.
The idea here is I think that you have a better Psychic Spiral deck. I had 2 Psychic Spirals in my sideboard, but I felt like your deck was a better Psychic Spiral deck.
Mm-hmm. I had one on my board too, and I didn't bring it in. I probably should have, but
I was really worried about playing big into the enchantments because I figured you'd have Sundering Growth to make tokens.
I definitely opened those, but again, I'm only really playing the 2 Call of the Conclaves to populate with. So I thought being able to run out Keening Apparitions and just beat down and then pop them as needed would be better in case you're on like the enchantments.
I opened 6 Keening Apparition. I completely missed this card. That's way better than the Sundering. I'm playing 3 Sundering Growth in my side.
So the 2-card combo I was talking about, I opened 2 Angel of Serenities.
Serenity? I assumed you had 2 Angel of Serenity.
So we're just gonna loop them forever.
Oh man, that's already gonna be a pain.
All right, Ricky. So, do I have to declare my butthurt ban now, or do I wait?
We'll do it at the beginning of the next episode. You will get your ban. I will get my FNM promo, and we'll move on.
Oh, do you want to explain that? Do you want to explain what the winner gets? So the loser, we get to ban or unban a card,
right? And the winner gets an FNM promo of the FNM promos that were offered around the set date.
Yeah.
Of course, the non-Pioneer legal FNM promos are off the table. So unfortunately, I can't take Farseek, but there are some interesting promos I can take.
Yeah.
That'll be nice for my deck here moving forward. And you will tell me the salt ban before I build my next deck. And before you open your next pool.
I'm going to guess it's probably going to be Verdict. It's probably just
going to be Verdict. You've got only one Verdict too. I'm just saying. You've got one.
Yeah, but I don't have 3 Verdicts.
Right, and there's no cards that go on the ban list from RTR, right?
No.
Okay. As cards come out, if they are on the Pioneer ban list, they will be legal only in their first set, and then not legal. So there will be a set way down the line where Oko is legal.
Yeah, that's going to be great. I'm going to have to just play Simic and just not have it, just put the Fear of God in you.
Oh, man. I'm really excited moving on. My pool is really interesting. I think I just sort of, when you get a Sphinx's Rev, Asperia, and 3 Supreme Verdicts, you just have to force Azorius.
Now I do think we are also, I don't think have we decided what we're going to do when we get to Kaladesh with the Inventions, or...
They're legal for that one set.
Okay, same thing with the Strixhaven...
In Archives, yes.
Yeah, okay, cool. But like I said, those are just for those 1 episodes, and then we'll go back to playing normal. But I'm not quite sure what the release schedule for this is, so I'm hoping we do 1, maybe 2 a month. I think 2 a month is pretty reasonable. And then, so we will see you back here in a couple weeks for Gate Crash. I hope you all enjoy. We will see you all next time. Bye.
Bye.